And we're back. Quarterback breakdown, Washington football team, Kyle Allen in his third start, his about second and a half game of play, and he played well. His best game for sure, no turnovers, took only a couple sacks, had a couple good runs and scrambles. He was good throwing the ball down the field. They scored 25. They had a missed field goal. They had a 4th and goal stand. They were actually in position to score more than 25, and there were still plays that were actually left on the field by Kyle Allen. Not a ton. We'll look at them, but he played well for sure. He also had a lot less passing attempts and dropbacks than we'd seen. And the less dropbacks, the less attempts, the less opportunities for mistakes. And so I like that in this game. I think you want him in that 20 to 30 range in terms of attempts and dropbacks. You don't want to go to the 30s and the 40s. That's when you have more potential for the interceptions and the sack fumbles. Played well. Logan Thomas played well, was open a lot. So we're going to dive in. There's a lot of stuff in this that you can't see in the game from the broadcast angle. All 22 reveals a lot. So let's get into it. And yeah, this is it. Kyle Allen film breakdown week 7. All right, here we go. First passing attempt of the game. It's a 2-man route down the field. It's a run action pass. What does that mean, run action? Well, for one, Terry's open here, but Kyle he's under pressure pretty immediately. And he was open if the play can happen in timing, but at this point he's not open, right? So I'm not telling Kyle Allen to throw the ball here. He makes a good escape and throws the ball away. So it's a smart play on his part. Smart play on his part. Run action essentially it's like a play action pass, but you actually are showing the action of running. Schweitzer here is going to come across the formation like he's sealing. That's why DeMarcus Lawrence blows this play up, because he's just coming up the field, and Schweitzer is not able to get to him, and Barber is not able to get to him. If you just watch, I mean, he's a great player. He's too fast. Schweitzer is beat. Barber is beat. The play is essentially blown up right there. It's a good job by Kyle Allen to avoid the sack and then just throw the ball away. Don't try to force anything. Live to fight another play. All right, second attempt of the game. 3rd and 2. I like this play call. First of all, look at that. It's quads. Not bunch, not trips, quads. They've got 4 guys lined up all in the same spot. They're looking for man, I guarantee it. Because they know if they get man, look at this. All right, he is right here. He is right here. He is right here. And him right here, he has McKissick. Now you can guarantee that someone is going to get caught up in coverage here. You can guarantee it. And that's exactly what happens. Look. I mean, he's open immediately. McKissick is open immediately. You only need 2 yards. Open immediately. This is an easy read and throw for Kyle Allen. There's a couple other things I want you to notice on this play, though. For one, I want you to notice Gibson out here. And just watch the linebacker, Van Der Esch, ends up in the dirt. He ends up in the dirt. Let's watch it one more time. Van Der Esch on the ground. The other thing that I want you to notice, which is not a laughing matter, Cam Sims right here. He's running a crossing route, and he stumbles. I think he trips over one of his guys' feet. And that's what you don't want to see that. Takes him out of the play. He stumbles over, I believe it's Logan Thomas. Maybe Logan Thomas just has really big feet. But 2 yards, you get 7. 1st and 5 at the Dallas 5-yard line after the 40-yard run by Antonio Gibson. It's cramped down in the 5-yard line, right? They got man coverage, okay? It's man coverage. And in goal-to-go situations like this, when teams play man, often nobody is open against for Washington. This is probably something that these teams see on film, and they say, we're just going to play man here, because this is when you need someone with that elite quickness, someone who can get themselves open at the tight end or at the wide receiver position other than Terry McLaurin, all right? On this play, you only have Terry McLaurin, and so watch Kyle Allen hit the top of his drop, and, I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing here, okay? One thing I do want to point out that Chris Cooley touched on is Kyle Allen needs to get better at his play action fakes, right? That's not even he barely even extends the ball. But anyway, he escapes the pocket because he has to, and at this point I don't think he's looking up. I think he's looking down Because if you were to look up, then he would see he could try to float this ball to Cam Sims. If you float it out towards the sideline, that's there. I don't think he's looking. By the time he sees it too late, throw the ball away. So I'm not mad. You threw the ball away. You didn't force anything. You didn't throw a pick. The other thing I want to point out, Antonio Gibson. We love this guy. He's going to be a good player. He's going to be a really good player. But tell me what this passing attempt is. I mean, a blocking attempt. Tell me what that pass protection was. Yeah, I don't know. Someone tell me, because I don't know. You live to fight another play. Just throw the ball away. Again, Kyle Allen's mobility helps here. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 2-yard line. This is so close to being a touchdown. Here's what Washington is doing, okay? They're just running 3 out routes. Now, they're not all exactly the same. You've got Sims, who's running that. You've got Inman, who's running that. And you've got Terry, who's running that, okay? Kyle Allen makes a good decision. He's got 2 options here. You can go Inman or Terry, all right? You've got Inman right there immediately. You've got Terry immediately. This is so close to being a touchdown. Kyle Allen is just off enough, right? He puts this ball here right at about the 1.5 yard line when it should be right on the goal line, and then Terry can just turn and get it in. Because Terry has to extend, and if you watch it in slow motion, because Terry has to extend, that's just the difference. He has to come back out just a bit. Still a good catch, but he has to come back out to the 2-yard line, and then he's not able to get back without his knee touching down beforehand. So that slight difference in where that ball needs to be is ultimately what made the difference here for Kyle Allen. One point that I've made about Kyle Allen that I've observed is he seems to struggle in goal-to-go situations. He seems to always, not always, but sometimes he seems to either not process fast enough or be off by just enough that it's a miss. We saw it last year against Washington, against Green Bay. We saw it on the 2-point conversion attempt last. I mean, again, all these situations are different, but he seems to struggle in these situations. I'm curious to see how he is going forward. All his touchdowns so far this season have come not in these goal-to-go situations. So just barely missed here, and Terry didn't have it. It made it tougher for Terry to get in the end zone. 3rd and 6, you need 6 yards. You get 9 to McKissick. Now the Cowboys, they were showing blitz, but when McKissick motions out, it changes their plans. It seems like they switched to a man defense here. Not 100%. Either way, you've got McKissick, though, against the linebacker just doing an out route like that. McKissick is very good in these situations. He's always going to get open in these situations. I really like McKissick as a receiving back as an option. He's like a Chris Thompson. But to this point, at least he's been able to stay healthy. Shifty guy, good catching the ball. 1st and 10, you're getting the ball to your best receiver, Terry Mclaurin. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure you do it. I think Scott Turner's done a good job of that this year. He's getting a lot of targets, a lot of catches, get the screen. 5 yards. Terry is always going to get yards after the catch. Simple play, easy, good 5 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 5. On National Tight Ends Day, the Cowboys completely forget about Washington's tight end Logan Thomas. Let's look at what the Cowboys are doing defensively. First of all, it's a zone blitz. They're bringing this cornerback off the edge for the blitz. So they're bringing 5. And then on the back end, it's cover 3, all right? And the linebackers are responsible for the middle, for the flat, and the corner perimeter. Well, they completely forget about Logan Thomas, all right? He's just running a simple wheel route. He's just going to run a wheel route. This cornerback is going to stay with this. He's going to run with that, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say was not his responsibility. He decides to do that, and Logan Thomas is wide open immediately. Kyle Allen just has to step up, faces a little pressure, and then throws the ball out there. Now, you like to see your quarterback throw with touch, but this is honestly one Kyle Allen could have put right on him and gave him a chance to try to, create something after the catch. He gets hit immediately, but it's a good throw. It's a good catch. Knowing he was going to take that shot here, just make the catch. Big guy, and good game. 1st and 10. Now, I just want to say something. All right, it's a 2-man route down the field. You've got Sims right here. He's just running that. And you've got Logan Thomas who's running this over route, deep over. Now, Sims is supposed to take any of these deep defenders who may be in this area. He's supposed to take them with him. That's what he does. It's play action. Linebackers are supposed to all come up, which they do, which gives Logan Thomas this room, okay? And then you've got the check down. So you've got this route down the field, and you've got the check down. A week ago, Kyle Allen, first quarter, first couple drives, he's going straight to this check down, okay? I'm not saying that's a mistake or a bad thing, but he's going right to this check down. I like that he attacks downfield here. That's what I like. Now, what do I not like? He underthrows this ball. This ball has got to be right about here, right? You want to put it where Logan Thomas can put his arms just up, catch it, and keep moving. But he underthrows it. The one good thing, though, about underthrowing balls as opposed to overthrowing is a chance for pass interference, and that's exactly what happens here. It's underthrown. Logan Thomas has to try to work back to the ball, and Jalen Smith doesn't get his head around. He interferes, and you get the call. You get the penalty, 19 yards, as good as a catch. But I'd prefer to see the accuracy than the incompletion and the penalty. But the overthrow is better. The underthrow is better than the overthrow, and I like that he's attacking down the field more at the second level. 2nd and 4, pre-snap. Kyle Allen is going to look at the defense and decide where he wants to go. You just have this simple route into the flat by Hemingway, and then you've got this bubble screen on the backside. So he's going to decide pre-snap he wants to go with Hemingway, and he just misses the throw. This is just one of a couple of misses he had. He just misses it, puts it too far out. This is kind of similar to the throw to Terry at the goal line where he just puts it too far out. Hemingway probably should make a bit of a, well, I don't know. It's a missed throw. It's a bad throw. Incomplete, and puts you in 3rd and 4. All right, now you've got 3rd and 4, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they are trying to work J.D. McKissic out of the backfield, okay? Here's why I'm saying this. It's 3rd and 4, and these are all vertical routes. All of these are vertical routes, okay? Cowboys are indicating zone, all right? And they're also indicating pressure, right? They're indicating the potential to bring 6 guys. And then you've got McKissic who's coming out of the backfield. So what happens is essentially the Cowboys do bring some pressure, and McKissic gets out. And right when McKissic gets out is when Kyle Allen is starting to see that pressure. And so if he could stand there for 1/2 second or just stand there and deliver that ball, probably take a shot, you've got the first down. He bails just at the last second when McKissic is getting open. Now, the one thing I want to point out is just watch Terry McLaurin. I'm sure he's not the intended receiver at all on this route, but just watch him beat Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, he just runs right by him. He just runs right by him. Not sure why Diggs was talking to McLaurin at any point in this game, but what happens is with the pressure, the Cowboys run a stunt here with Jalen Smith and number 98 right there. They're just going to twist like that. Brandon Sheriff is going to be late picking up that stunt. So what Kyle Allen sees is 98 right here, just coming right at him. Right at him. And it's unfortunate because this is when J.D. McKissic is starting to uncover. I would still like for Kyle Allen to stand right here and just float this ball out to McKissic. Because look at how much room McKissic has to run. Look at all this room. All this room McKissic has to work with. You only needed 4. You're getting way more than that. I think Kyle Allen just bails a 1/2 second. I think he could stand in there, get that ball to McKissic, and probably take a shot. But he does scramble. He does bail and avoid the pressure. The problem is, even when he has a chance later on to get the ball to McKissic, right? Throw the ball right here. Stand there and throw the ball. And also, Sheriff does end up actually picking up his guy, right? He, at the last second, gets home and he picks his man up. At this point, Kyle Allen is gone, and the edge pressure is there also. Here, throw the ball. Throw the ball to McKissic. He's open still. Now, look, if he puts his arm back, maybe that ball gets knocked out of his hand. I'm not sure, but he doesn't. He gets dragged down from behind. I think this sack was avoidable. This 3rd down failure was avoidable. Just throw this ball. Stand there. He should still be standing, and he should be getting this ball to McKissic right here. 4th down. 2nd and 7, and this is favorite play of the game. Let's just watch it happen first. Play action. Bomb. Wide open. Yards of separation. All right, now, the question, why was Terry McLaurin so wide open? Let's start on the other side of the field. Cam Sims running a fly route, okay? Bubble screen right here. I believe that is McKissick. Remember, Wright and Gandy Golden are out. They are thin at wide receiver. All right, Logan Thomas, National Tight Ends Day, running the in route. And Terry McLaurin, as we know, running this vertical route. And then Gibson, play action. So, what happens essentially is bubble route here, draws in outside corner, which leaves Cam Sim looking wide open. So the safety comes over to cover Cam Sims. All right. So this is, I can't tell if they're running cover 4, cover 3 exactly, but if they're running cover 4, then this quarter safety ends up out here, and they might actually be running some sort of cover 6 where he's a half field safety, and then they are going third. I'm not sure, but anyway, again, brings him up, brings him over, in route, brings him up, play action fake, Diggs' eyes are in the backfield. He takes a couple steps forward. So everyone moves for whatever reason in whatever direction, which allows Terry McLaurin to be wide open behind everybody, right? So watch it happen. Look at Cam Sims right here, right? Cam Sims, I mean, he's not open because the safety comes over, right? Logan Thomas is not open because the safety comes down. But watch Stephon Diggs. I'm not Stephon Diggs. Whoops. Watch Trayvon Diggs. Watch him. His eyes are in the backfield. And, yeah, he just takes those steps forward. And at that point, Terry's beat you. Terry's beat you long before he's got all those yards of separation. Terry McLaurin beat him right here. At this point, he beat Trayvon Diggs. It's another run action, which you see the movement from the offensive line, which when they see this guard, Sheriff, when they see Sheriff pull over like that, well, let's get back to the right play. When they see Sheriff pull, they're showing the action of run, okay? So Sheriff is going to pull here, and he's actually going to pick up the edge. But that's showing the action of run to suck up the linebackers, to get, in this case, the cornerbacks to bite. And the last thing I want you to notice is watch Kyle Allen make this throw. Look at this. Look at the position of his body when he finishes this throw. He still gets enough air under it. And there's a penalty, too, for illegal contact. Touchdown, Terry McLaurin. 2-point conversion attempt after the touchdown, trying to go up 17-3. And let's just look at Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas runs a good route here and gets himself open. Gets himself open. Again, National Tight Ends Day. Boom, boom. Open, catch, drop. Got to catch that. I remember I said Kyle Allen seems to struggle, but he did not struggle here. He put this ball right on Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas has got to catch this ball. Watch the defense all shift over. Watch the entire defense shift with the pre-snap action. See everybody shift? Yeah, that's just enough of a difference to where suddenly he has a window to get that ball in there. Tight window throw. I want to see it from behind the quarterback here. Tight window throw, a good throw. Puts it right on him. Drop. All right, so here's a play on 1st and 10 where only the all-22 can really reveal what happened. This is a throwaway by Kyle Allen, but this is a bad play by Kyle Allen. All right. First of all, Terry McLaurin is running a deep route, and then Cam Sims is running a deep over, and then you got. They love these 2-man routes down the field off of play action, and honestly, oftentimes they have guys open. I want you to see how open Cam Sims gets here. I mean, I'm happy for this guy. Look at how open he gets here. Also, look at Terry McLaurin. That's open for Terry McLaurin, okay? This ball gets thrown away. Now, you might want to say, well, there's pressure. Think again. This is a bad play by Kyle Allen, all right? Play action fake. He's reading the left side of the field, okay? I don't know if he saw this, which what I actually think might have been a hold, but no flag was thrown. He's looking left. It looks like he's looking Terry's way, but he's drifting left also. I mean, look at his feet. His feet are just like horrible. He's drifting left. He's completely, out of position to make a throw left or right. And he drifts all the way into pressure. Now, what should have happened on this play was not Terry McLaurin, Kyle Allen, number 8. He's got to go, all right, play action. Boom. Keep this front foot in front, okay? Don't bring it all the way back. Keep it in front and step up in the pocket. Look at this, man. This is a good pocket that they gave you. Step up, step forward this direction. Step up that way, not this way. That's a no-no up here. Not all the way up there, but you get it. Step up and then deliver this ball probably to Cam Sims, but I'll take a deep shot to Terry McLaurin. Let's watch it from this angle again. This is just a bad play, and at least you don't have a turnover or anything off of it, but he's already off here. Step up, and just throw this ball. This is a big gain if you throw it, or float it out here. It's a bad play. Quarterbacks have bad plays. This is a bad play by Kyle Allen. Throw away when it should have been. Let's see. Let's see how many yards he could have gotten here if he gets this ball to Cam Sims, which is easy throw. They're at the 40-yard line. Cam Sims is moving the 50 and with the opportunity to catch and run. If you get this ball to him, it's probably a 20-yard gain. Throw away when you probably should have had 20 yards. 3rd down and 5. And you end up getting it because Leighton Vander Esch just tackles J.D. McKissic. They're kind of running a bit of mesh here. Boom. Let me fix that line. Boom, 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 boom. Right? A lot going on there. The Cowboys bring pressure again, and they get there. You've got Jalen Smith off the edge, unblocked, and Kyle Allen gets the ball out just before he's able to get there to where J.D. McKissic should have been. But watch J.D. McKissic. Watch Leighton Vander Esch. He's gonna get tackled. He's gonna get tackled. Yep, he tackles him right there. 1st down, easy. 2nd and 15. Don't need it all back in one play. Just get something to get you set up for a decent 3rd down. That's what Kyle Allen does here. He hits the top of his drop right about here, and he hits Terry McLaurin on that little stop and then slant, little in route. There, just put it on him and get 6 yards to make 3rd down a little bit easier. Good play. All right, 3rd down and 9 here. The Cowboys bringing pressure again, right up the A gap. And that's what affects Kyle Allen. If that pressure is not right there, he's probably hitting Inman right here. Probably. Nothing going on up there. And then you've got Terry breaking in. And this is maybe a throw he could attempt if he wants to. But he steps up, sees a hole, and that's a good run right here by Kyle Allen. This is a good run. He's got some good mobility, right? So let's look at that pressure up the middle by Jalen Smith, right? That's what kind of throws him off his spot, right? He shifts right, and he immediately goes to run, which in this case was the right decision. Look at that. To get away from 3 defenders, a good run on 3rd and 9, 13 yards. I want to see that run one more time. Right here, this is when you got Inman breaking open, and I don't even know if Inman gets all 9 yards if you get it to him. Takes off and runs, and I like his mobility. He's a little fast when he gets going. 1st down. 1st and 10 here, and Kyle Allen doesn't really have many options looking down the field, but he still bails from the pocket too soon. He actually gets good protection on this play. Watch right the top of his drop. This is right when he's starting to bail. Now, he doesn't have Logan Thomas. He doesn't have Cam Sims. He doesn't have Terry because of the linebacker underneath. He doesn't have Gibson. I think that maybe Sprinkle right there. And that's a throw you probably have to hit sooner than he did, sooner than right now. But he bails from the pocket, puts himself in the face of pressure, and almost takes a sack. He has got to step up in this pocket here. And if you see it from behind, you'll see better. That was Sprinkle. Takes the snap right here. It doesn't really have anything working, but he's starting to bail right now. And look at this pocket that he's got. He's got to step up here, and then maybe he can get through that B gap if he wants to try to run. That was not an attempt at an arrow. I don't know what I was trying to do there. That was an attempt at an arrow, so just forgive me. But he gets in the face of pressure. He puts himself in the face of pressure, barely gets this throw off to at least get the incompletion. That was not a great rep there. Even with nothing downfield, don't put yourself in the face of pressure. 3rd and 1 here. You know who would love this formation and this personnel? Bill Callahan. 3 tight ends. 3rd and 1. They're showing a heavy run, and they've also got Cam Sims in there, which they had in these situations, because they like him as a blocker. 3rd and 1. 2-man route. Play action, 2-man route. Play action. Good fake there by Kyle Allen. You got Logan Thomas, who went like this, and then you got Cam Sims, who went like that. And you've got 5 in coverage. 2 receivers, 5 in coverage. And what happens is touchdown. Logan Thomas, 15 yards. Tell me how that happens. I don't know. This Cowboys defense is bad. Great job by Logan Thomas breaking that tackle and getting the yards after the catch there. You even got Peyton Barber in there. They're showing heavy run. Logan Thomas slips out. Good throw there by good throw by Kyle Allen. Puts it right there. Jalen Smith makes it there, but Logan Thomas catches it. Good throw right before the linebacker can get there. And then good job to stay up. I like that. Logan Thomas looked good on this play, catching the ball and running after the catch. Good fake. Good throw. Broken tackle. Good catch. Good run. Touchdown. 2nd and 11 here, and the Cowboys actually have good coverage on this play. If you take a look, so they've got boom, deep in, boom, and then you've got this over route, and then you've got Logan Thomas going like this, and you got McKissick going like that, all right? And they actually do cover this play pretty well. Terry McLaurin, as usual, ends up getting open. I think Kyle Allen, he doesn't put enough touch on this ball. He's got to throw this ball just like that. And that was actually not a touch line. He's got to throw this ball kind of like that, okay? And probably put it right towards the sideline. It's too flat, comes out flat, overthrows, never has a chance at it. 2nd 11, and you end up with a 3rd and long situation, not what you like. But you look, and the Cowboys do have pretty good coverage. Checkdowns are not there. Let me draw my X's. Checkdowns are not there. That's not there because of the safety. It's not there. So it was the only person who we could have attempted to. He just missed the throw. Now, I just talked about Kyle Allen not having touch on that last throw. Maybe he was aware of that too, because on 3rd and 11, this is a beautiful throw, and it's a beautiful touch pass. Floats it out there. Look at that. He floats it out there. If he throws this ball the same way he threw that last ball, it's going out the end zone again. I mean, not out the end zone. It's going out of bounds though, right? He floats it out there and just gives Terry McLaurin a chance. This is what you love to see quarterbacks be able to know when they have to fit a ball in and throw with zip, and when they have to just touch, be gentle with the ball and touch the ball out there. I think that was a good throw and a good decision there. Never mad at a quarterback throwing to Terry. Also, look at Logan Thomas. He was having a day on National Tight Ends Day. I don't know what that is. Against Leighton Vander Esch. I'm not sure what's happened to these Cowboys linebackers, but Vander Esch looked very stiff on this right here. He looked very stiff against Logan Thomas, who has not been the most dynamic route runner, especially against man coverage. Very stiff, and Logan Thomas gets wide open too. But 1st down on 3rd and 11, good conversion. 2nd and 5, and this play starts off with Allen making a good decision, but then not finishing with the best decision. Gets to the top. He's looking right. He's looking Terry's way. Then you got this in-breaking route coming across the field. He's looking Terry's way. He doesn't like what he sees, which I think is good. I love when you throw the ball to Terry, but when you've got, 2 guys up there, maybe it's best not to. Looks like he comes back here. I believe that's Hemingway, who hasn't really created much separation. But not only that, I want you to see 25. He is starting to drift up this way. That was not an attempt at an arrow again. He's starting to drift up that way a bit. So Kyle Allen decides not to throw the ball, opts not to throw it, which I think is a perfectly fine decision if he doesn't want to throw it to those two options. That may be Cam Sims, but what I want to see him do is I want to come back down here, 2nd and 5. I want to see you get this ball to Logan Thomas. National Tight Ends Day. Get that ball there, and with this DB turned around, Logan's doing some running. He drops and tries to run, and this time it doesn't work. We'd seen it work in the past. This time it doesn't work. He's reading right. I want him to come back down to his check down on the right and just get the yards there. Go to Logan Thomas right there. He looks at him for a sec, but ends up as a sack and a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 9 here. Get the ball in the hands of your playmaker. I love that. I'm never mad at that. This screen could have worked. It was a good call. The Cowboys brought pressure. You see this, right? You see all this pressure that they brought. They bring 6. It's a good call. I like this call by Scott Turner. What's the problem? Look at 71 and 73. They both run to try to block the same exact person. Now, the problem here is not even so much that one of them doesn't block anybody. It's that they actually get in Terry McLaurin's way. Schweitzer gets in Terry McLaurin's way. He has to jump back just enough to where here 97 is able to make a tackle on him. If Schweitzer's not there, Terry can at least just get up here, right? At least just go forward. He's forced to jump back to where the defensive linemen, the big guys are coming from, and he gets tackled and gets you 5 yards instead of 9. This one, Schweitzer and Roulier just, I don't know how they're supposed to figure this out. I would imagine that one of them is supposed to come down here, but see, it's the fact that he has to jump back in. That is just enough. And yeah, I'm not saying he would have got the first down necessarily, but still a miss by one of them. 1st and 10. Now, I want to bring up an earlier play. What's happening here? All right, you've got the motion pre-snap, but this is going to be a 2-man route. Cam Sims deep over. That's a horrible arrow. And Terry just kind of running a deep route. And then you've got the check down. So 3-man route, 2 down the field. Play action. Kyle Allen. Bit of a better fake a little bit. Cam Sims. Remember last time? See, he's wide open here. Last time he was running the other direction, and he was also wide open, and it ended up as a throwaway. This time, Kyle Allen, just throw that ball out there. Boom. That honestly wasn't even the best throw. I think if he can put this ball out here, then Sims can move a bit more after the catch. He gave the defensive back a chance to catch up there, but watch Cam Sims right here. He's open the whole time. He's just open the whole time. And I don't know if that's him or just this terrible Cowboys secondary. I think it was a solid route. Good throw, good catch, and a good job by Kyle Allen not making that same mistake again. Let's watch it from behind the quarterback here. Boom, play action. And then just set and throw that ball. 22 yards. 1st and 10. Now, we've seen Terry McLaurin win on slant routes so many times. This is one time that he doesn't. One time that Diggs has good coverage on him. I think he's going to be a good young corner. And you look, he just doesn't win. And Kyle Allen is just throwing this ball to him. He's fully expecting him to win, and he has every reason to expect him to win. So it's just a read and throw, just to hit that foot and throw this slant to Terry. He wins this every time. This is the one time he doesn't win. The thing about this play, it's not a bad decision by Kyle Allen. This is where he's supposed to go with the ball. And like I said, again, he's probably king man, and he expects Terry to win. It would be great, man, if just in another universe, you got this because linebacker Jalen Smith gets caught up. And then even Logan Thomas gets open on this deep corner route over here, man. Even Logan Thomas, I'm telling you, he was having a day against these Cowboys linebackers. But that's all kind of doesn't really matter. This ball was supposed to go to Terry. Terry just didn't win this one time. And he will win every other time. 3rd and 5. And I like this throw and this catch by Logan Thomas. I really like the chemistry that they showed in this game. Look at that. He puts it up there. He has to jump up. Logan Thomas is being covered by a cornerback who is much smaller than him here. He's just running a simple out route, and he puts that ball up. And the corner doesn't have a chance at it. He literally is just not big enough to get it. And Logan Thomas just has the bigger body. Love to see that. I like that throw there by Kyle Allen, that he gave Logan Thomas a chance to just use his size there. And he does. And he wins. And there you go. Put it up. I like that. First down. 1st and 10 again. Interesting thing on this play. All right, they're in the pistol. All right. Pistol is when you've got the quarterback lined up off the ball and what is usually shotgun, but then you've got a running back behind him. That's pistol. You've got Hemingway here as kind of acting as the fullback. And what we've seen a couple times is we've actually seen Hemingway motion out wide. I'm kind of curious to see this Hemingway guy a bit. He moves around kind of fast. I'm curious to see him if he's able to get some targets and receptions. But anyway, this is simple. Terry McLaurin's just running an underneath crossing route. Once he clears the linebacker, throw him the ball. That's what he does. Gets him the ball. 8 yards. 1st and 10 at the 13. Now, Allen starts off reading right. All right, you've got Thomas, who's kind of running like a skinny post, and then you've got the corner. It's almost like scissors where they're crossing each other. And so he's reading that, and that's not there. He would have to hit Gibson right here, right about now. By the time he's done reading down the field, though, there's pressure that he feels, and the throw to Gibson isn't there. So I think it's a good decision here to scramble. I think the bad decision is that he floats this ball up there like that. That was extremely reckless. We can't have that. That's where the interceptions come into play. I think he's expecting Terry. He throws it because I think he's expecting Terry to keep running over here, and then Terry stops. I think maybe. Or maybe he's trying to get to the back of the end zone. He's got to just throw that ball away, though. That was way too risky of a play. Can't have that. Right here, Logan Thomas ends up being wide open in the back, but, I mean, he's not looking his way at all, and that makes sense. He's got pressure. Good decision to escape, good ability to escape. Just throw this ball away, Allen. So I would say probably the main area that Washington and Scott Turner needs to improve in terms of play calling and design and everything is in the red zone. 3rd and 9 here, 12-yard line, and it's just, I mean, you know, there's really nobody really open. Sims on this end breaking route. Maybe you could get that ball past the linebacker. I'm not sure about that. And then maybe if you sit in the pocket long enough, you could hit Logan Thomas, not exactly here, but right about there. He bails here again too soon, I think. I think he bails before he has to and cuts the field in half before he has to. Now, DeMarcus Lawrence is a good player. He was giving Morgan Moses problems. He was just a hassle on that side of the line. But again, here Allen can step up and continue to read the field. Right? Right about here. Let me stop that play again. Right about here. Step up. And Sims is going to keep coming here. And I think you would have a chance to get him that ball right there on the goal line. It would be a tough throw, tough catch. But I think you'd have a play there. I think he bails too soon. He's shown this, that he has a tendency to bail from the pocket too soon sometimes. And he'll usually get away, but you don't usually see something great happen when he bails too soon. He's got to get better at staying in the pocket longer. You end up getting a field goal here. 2nd and 8. Last throw of the game. Bootleg. Didn't see a lot of this game. Bootleg and just dump that ball off there. Easy. Jeremy Sprinkle makes the catch. 6 yards. Last throw of the game. Much quicker breakdown than we've been doing. Only 25 pass attempts. Only, I believe, 27 or maybe about 30 dropbacks. We'd been seeing over 50. There you go. So undoubtedly Kyle Allen's best game. Also the best quarterback play we've seen on this team all season. for a whole game. He had no turnovers. He was good on third downs. The main thing I want to see improve, he's got to stop bailing from the pocket so fast in certain situations. You see him bail left or right when he should just step up, climb the pocket, try to deliver the ball down the field, or sometimes he needs to just stand in there and deliver the ball to an open receiver knowing he's going to take a shot. That's what I want to see. He can scramble, he can create, he can extend plays, but sometimes he doesn't need to do that. He needs to stand in the pocket. Sometimes he gets into pressure by running. Sometimes the play is over because he scrambled and now he has no more options to throw the ball to. I want to see him get better at that. I want to see him be a bit more decisive and accurate in red zone, really in the 10 to goal line range. That's what I want to see. But overall, it was solid. It was a performance to build on for Kyle Allen. I hope he can come out against the Giants a couple weeks and, again, build on that performance, still not have the turnovers, and continue to be better down the field in terms of accuracy and in terms of staying in the pocket and delivering the ball. Thank you for listening. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Comment if you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter at TayandTodd Podcast. We'd love to talk to you. And tell people about it. Tell other fans about it. I think they'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I keep saying listening because I'm used to the podcast. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in a couple weeks.